How are you? I am Lisa Blake. Welcome to Nursing You, the YouTube channel that is all about supporting nurses, sharing information, and encouragement. Welcome. Today, I want to talk to you about some tips for studying. So, I have 3 tips for you for studying. And first, I'd like you to think about the content. If you like it, if you think that someone else would like it, share it, click like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So, your 3 tips for studying are number 1, take notes. So, I know this sounds crazy, but throughout my academic career, it never ceases to amaze me how people sit in class and not take notes. Now, maybe you have one of those super memories where you don't think you need to take notes and it's all in your head. Maybe you have a audio file memory or something. I don't know if that's a thing. But maybe you have one of those memories where all you have to do is hear the material and that's it. You got it on lock. I'm not that. I'm not one of those people. So you'll want to take notes. The second thing is when you take notes, I want you to make sure that I want you to think retro. I want you to think retro and I want you to take analog notes. And not only do I want you to take analog notes, but, and I'll tell you why. The reason why you want to take notes on pen and paper as opposed to in your computer is that evidence-based studies have shown that there's something about the writing process, the actual physical writing process, that actually aids in memory and retention. So I want you to think about that. And then I want you to think about a method to take your notes. And this is what I'm saying. I want you to figure out what it is that you want to, how you want to do your notes. Just like in nursing, we have our brain. So I put on my brain what we call a brain, which is your paper that you write everything on. It's very systematic, and I'm not that chick, really, honestly. I'm not that chick that's so super organized. But I found that if I put things on my paper, I can access it really quickly. I know where I have my IVs. I know where I have the patient diagnosis. I know where I have the DNR. So I can go directly to that spot on that patient very quickly. Well, it's the same thing with your notes. And the great thing about it is if you don't have a method, I'm going to share a method with you called the Cornell Method. So just very quickly, they have these margin lines already for you. So what I do, take a pen here, is I write the name of the class across here, or the topic. And then for the subtopics, I write it in the margin right here. And then I write what's said about that topic in the additional spaces. It doesn't seem like it, but it will help you a lot in terms of how your brain saves the information. And then even if some of you, I have like a little bit of photographic memory with some things. In other words, I can see the notes that I took in my brain, depending on what it is and how I connected with the material. And if you could see it on the page and where you wrote it, you can actually access it more quickly. So I hope that was helpful for you. Oh, before I forget, I have a bonus for you. So this is the bonus tip. This is like a pro tip, if you will. So all of these years that I've been studying, not just in my academic career, all the way from my associate's degree all the way up to my master's degree, but also studying additional topics and subjects, not just for my own learning, but also to teach. So what I've learned is if you do some pre-lecture work, that will absolutely help you moving forward. What do I mean by pre-lecture work? That means that maybe I'll look at the terms that are used in the within the chapter, and I'll quiz myself on some of the terms, or actually just doing the reading before class. I know you're like, Lisa, okay, those are things that only a nerd says. Well, guess what? When you are in your program, you need to become a nerd. If you're not a nerd already, think about becoming a nerd, especially when it comes to content, especially when it comes to classes like microbiology and pharmacology. That is involves a lot of not just rote memorization, but high level concepts that you really have to understand. And the note taking devices will help. Okay, whatever questions you have or comments, please stick them in the comment section. I will see them. I will absolutely respond to you. Thank you so much and have a great day.